So I've got a bit of a confession to make here. I've never owned Walmart in any of my investing portfolios. Even though this is a solid company with a solid history, and it actually does give quite decent returns over a long period, I've never had any, and I think the reasoning for that is value. But I am seriously considering buying some, even at the near all-time high price that it's at currently. Well, the only way to find out if Walmart is actually worth adding to your portfolio at the current prices is to head to your nearest supermarket. Walmart gives you bonus points. Head to the health and hygiene aisle, pick up some condoms, pick up some lubricant, throw them on the floor, and when an employee comes up to you, give them a good look in the eye and go, "We're going to get an STI in Walmart." So is Walmart worth investing in at its current price? It is, after all, very, very high on the chart, which usually is a no-no for me. So before we get into the STIing in Walmart, the stock ticket inspection, be aware that I am a financial advisor, but the most probability I am not qualified in your area. So please do seek professional financial advice or make your own financial decisions. This video is for entertainment purposes. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing, and if you can do me the kindest of kind favors by making sure that like button is turned blue, it massively helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and it'd be much appreciated. So thanks in advance. If you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link down in the description where you can get some exclusive perks, including my WhatsApp group. And if you want to go one step further and you're not from the US or Canada, you can simply sign up with eTORO on the pinned comment. Sign up, make one simple trade, and you get free, yes, free lifetime access to the LWT investing chat room. And one final plug, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but someone in the chat room recommended that I join TikTok. Yes, I'm on TikTok. LWT Trading 5 if you want to go and follow me there. But the reason I am on TikTok is I've got a very, very special video coming soon where I'm going to be reviewing some of the financial gurus on TikTok who basically all said buy GME stock. So yes, stick around for that one. It's definitely not to be missed. Finally, we get to Walmart. Is Walmart a good investment? If you're not from the US and you don't have a clue what Walmart is, well, basically, it is a massive supermarket chain. If you're from the UK, they used to own Asda. They recently just sold Asda. But they're actually the biggest supermarket chain in the world. The Walmart family, in fact, is one of the richest families in the world. Huge, huge company, and is diversified to the eyelids when it comes to actual assets they have. But first, let's have a little look at the fundamentals. Walmart currently has a 400 billion market cap, so it's definitely not a small company by any stretch of the imagination. If we look over to Simply Wall Street, they say that they are 12% overvalued, which is quite shocking, to be honest. I thought, if anything, they'd be slightly undervalued, given the news that I'm going to reveal later in this video. They have what can be considered a high PE ratio of 20, but after all, that is the S&P standard right now anyway, and a very high PEG ratio of 49, which, wow, did not expect that, to be honest. Looking at their short-term assets and liabilities, short-term not as good as the long-term. Short-term, they have a 73 billion in assets and a liability deficit of 88. And going on to assets long-term, they have a whopping 177 billion in assets and scrolling down to a 75 billion in liabilities. So overall, massively covered there. Probably the biggest shock in their fundamentals, to be honest, was their debt to equity ratio, which is very, very good. Their debt to equity ratio is actually around about 50%, so a big tick in the box there, and they actually pay a whopping dividend. Well, not so whopping, but a dividend nonetheless of 1.5%. And I'll come on to why that's quite important in just a little while. Now, the biggest downside I could find in the fundamentals, which usually is the biggest downside in general, is the Walton family is massively selling its Walmart stock. Why are they bailing, or are they just cashing in? Well, that's open to discussion, but there has been some massive insider and institutional selling in Walmart lately as it nears the all-time highs. So yeah, it's always a scary situation when you see this, to be honest. Currently, Walmart is riding around $140, all-time highs being $150, and if we look pre-pandemic, actually, they didn't get hit that hard and recovered quite quickly. In fact, Walmart historically is quite a recession-proof company because, well, people need food, people need guns, and everything else they sell in Walmart. In fact, if you've ever been to a Walmart, just comment the weirdest thing you've ever seen in one of their stores, because yeah, I remember when I was in El Paso in Texas and I went to one, it was, you know, you can literally go and buy a gun and, you know, swimming trunks and then do your grocery shopping. And in the same shop, that's a bit weird in Europe. Might not be that weird in America, but for me, definitely a bit weird. And just to be clear, I know you've all got an image of this good-looking bearded guy in swimming trunks. I usually wear shorts. just to clarify. But is Walmart a good investment right now, given the fact that it's at near its all-time highs? Because usually I buy value stocks on the way down and then wait for the recovery because you get great upside potential. And buying a stock that, you know, if you go on my previous videos, I like stuff that I can make 50 to 100+% on. Walmart doesn't fit that criteria. But their dividend is the reason why I'm looking at it. 1.5% might not seem like a lot. But given the fact that the world economy is continuing to grow, and very, very soon I do think there will be a crash and correction at some point. And I'm not talking about the little correction we had, you know, earlier in last year. I'm talking full out 2008 style recession, which I do think is coming in the next 5-10 years. And that's what I mean by soon. I don't mean tomorrow, so relax. As long as the US and Fed keep printing that money machine, we're all gonna be okay, maybe. But the reason why I was looking at Walmart, if we look at Bitcoin and gold and all the other safe havens, have actually done quite well over the last year, because sensible money is diversifying. They realize there's going to be inflation coming in and they need a hedge against the US. And if the hedge against the US works, then that means there's going to be a bit of a correction or even a massive crash. I missed the boat on Bitcoin, missed the boat on crypto, and quite frankly, I don't want to jump in here. So I'm looking actively for other assets that will do quite well during a recession, won't dip too much, and is very, very safe. And that means no tech stocks, because I think tech will be hit quite hard given the fact that they're actually been pushed very, very quickly over the last 12 months. So the fact that Walmart's paying me a dividend, people are always going to need food, and more importantly, they're buying back shares, and it's a very well managed company. I think Walmart's a solid investment long term, and they actually have been outperforming the market as a whole over the last 20-30 years. So if we just go on that principle and you hold for a long time and get your little dividend, it's not that much bad of an investment, to be honest. But that's not the whole reason why I'm interested in Walmart. Not at all. That's just a bit of a bonus, to be honest. The reason I am actually interested in Walmart is, well, subscriptions. You know, recently I did a video on GoPro, and I've done videos on Amazon, and I've done videos on Netflix, and I've always said that subscription-based models are gonna be massive in the future. Let's look at the GoPro model, for example. GoPro just missed earnings, it's no secret. But the fact that they have this extra revenue coming in during the lockdown period last year, they generated money just from people paying to be on their platform, getting the storage and little things like that. Look at Google Drive and things like, people do prefer subscriptions, which is crazy because I think people would prefer to just pay a one-off fee and get everything, but subscriptions is a good way to get recurring revenue, and Walmart are capitalizing on that. That's right, Walmart Plus. Walmart Plus is quite a new concept, and I genuinely think it can rival Amazon. But hear me out, don't click off or dislike just yet. Well, click dislike, it doesn't really matter to me because it helps with the ranking anyway. But Walmart Plus comes in at around about $92 or $13 a month, and to be clear, it is not in every single Walmart statewide yet, but I think eventually it will be, and it will be adopted by many of the other chains, even in the UK and Europe. It's a no-brainer. People actually are lazier these days and they want stuff delivered tomorrow. Just imagine, Amazon capitalized and took over from eBay, quite frankly, because you're not relying on some idiot going to the post office and delivering your, well, whatever you're buying on eBay. And then you have the quality control. Amazon took all the bad things that were in eBay and made them good, along with faster shipping, and then you have Amazon Prime, subscription-based model, where you get things even quicker and at a little bit of a discount. So Amazon Prime is doing very, very well, and then you get the TV and other perks with it. So yeah, Amazon did very, very well with it. And it got Walmart thinking. A lot of supermarkets already do home delivery. No secret, right? But what if we could deliver the same day? It's going to be expensive. But on the Walmart Plus, the idea of it is you pay this fee, you order something, and you get it the same day, in a few hours. Now, it might not sound like a lot, but $92 a year is not a lot either. Think about it this way. You decide you want to have a grill today. You can order everything you need on the grill. You decide you want to have a party. You can buy all your alcohol and drinks there. There in a couple of hours. You missed your wife's birthday, engagement, no problem. Order flowers, get them delivered. Walmart Plus, I think, is literally a step forward in the right direction. And I think a lot of people will sign up to it. The American populace is massive, and I think that worldwide this could be even bigger. Now, if you're not in the US and you've never been to a Walmart, you might just be thinking Walmart is just basically a Tesco or a supermarket that sells groceries. You're so wrong. Walmart is massive. It's a place people genuinely go and buy a PlayStation. It's a place people genuinely go to buy car parts. It's a wholesale store. They sell absolutely everything in there. So they genuinely can rival Amazon, in my opinion. Along with the grocery side on top of their business model, I think Walmart, dare I say, might be undervalued at 400 billion. Dare I say that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I think they're undervalued, given the fact that this model will take off, 100% will take off, and I think it's just a matter of time before that adds in huge revenue. Look at it this way, 10 million people sign up, 92 bucks a month. Do the math. Just do the math. It's free revenue. They've already got the trucks, they've already ordered Tesla's electric vehicle trucks, I believe. They're going that route anyway, and it's just a matter of time before this sector gets even bigger. But it does bring a bit of worry when you're looking at the competitors like Amazon. I do think they will take market share from Amazon. And I think that given Amazon is a bigger company, of course, it's no secret, and Jeff Bezos stepping down and looking more at innovation, it could be a bit of a worry for Amazon. I'm not saying Amazon's going to go bankrupt. Don't be down in the comments. You don't know what you're talking about. But what I am saying is just be careful if you're looking more at Amazon. I do think they'll lose market share to Walmart. I really do. So the long and short of it is I do think Walmart is a good investment. I just don't know where I'm going to pull the trigger. I've actually got so many regression bands and linear bands and crazy, lines on my chart trying to justify an entry. The 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, the 90-day, even damn VWAP. There's so many lines on there and I don't know where to take a starter. But one thing's for sure, if Walmart does have some negative news and does take a drop, count me in. If you're watching this far in the video and you don't know what to comment down below, help me out by commenting God Save the Queen. That's this video's code word. Please make sure that like button is turned blue, subscribe, check out the Patreon and eTORO links down below and get some free access to the LWT chat room. That's it from me. Take care, invest safe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.